Whoa, 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 Hopefully this wind don't mess this up. It's so windy here. Hey YouTube, this Jazz. Welcome back to my channel. Me and hubby are in Aruba, and I think this is probably one of the best trips I've been on in a while. What you think? Yeah. Would you have said no? So we did a lot on this trip. What I'm gonna do is timestamp all of the events and everything on here. You're also gonna see the resort tour. We're also gonna talk about COVID. I'm not gonna talk that much about it because it's just kind of overdone. Yeah, but I will be talking about the requirements to enter into Aruba as well as to enter back into the States. I'm gonna put that at the very end of the video. So if you're interested in that portion, it's gonna be time stamped, so you can just skip to that portion if you want. But yeah, hope y'all enjoy the vlog. So y'all, we did end up flying from Atlanta's airport. If y'all don't know, we are from Alabama, but it is so much cheaper to fly from Atlanta. It's about a 2-hour drive from Alabama to Atlanta. But the check-in process was kind of weird. They did make us show a bunch of paperwork because Aruba does require some paperwork, but once we were on the plane, everything went smooth. I will talk about Aruba's requirements to enter at the end of the video, but I did want to show y'all during the flight how beautiful the scenery was. Y'all, I literally was stuck looking out the window at the scenery the entire flight because it was so beautiful. We flew over the Bahamas and other islands, and it was just so breathtaking, so I did keep that portion in the video. Once we landed in Aruba, we did have to go through a check-in process, of course. They did require us to show paperwork, and y'all, the line to show the paperwork was so long. I think we stood there for like an hour. You did have to show the health officer your COVID test, and once you showed that, they gave you these documents. That pink document you had to give to the hotel before they would allow you to check in. But once we were past that portion, we did find the Delta Vacations representative, and they showed us to our shuttle where we went to, go to the resort. So it was about a 20-minute ride from the airport to the resort. I did put this portion in the video because I wanted y'all to see just, how Aruba looked before we got to the resort portion. So this area here is called Palm Beach. This is like by the hotel zone where all the shops and tourist attractions are. Y'all, this area comes alive at night. You will see more of that throughout the vlog. But this area is just really nice and, just where people walk around by the resorts. So the resort we stayed at was called the Riu Antillas. You see there are 2 Rius. One is for adults only. The other one is for families. We actually stayed at the adults only one, which is the Antillas. And once you get in there, you do your check-in process. Like I said earlier in the video, they do make you show that pink slip that shows you are approved to be at the hotel and that you're not quarantined. Once you are checked in and receive your wristbands, they do give you a welcome drink. And y'all, the drink was good. Me and my husband really enjoyed the drinks at this resort. One of the reasons I did choose this resort was because all the food was included. It's an all-inclusive resort, and they did offer COVID testing on site that was free. So the room that we booked was the junior suite with superior ocean view. When I booked this room, I did not know that it was like in its own villa section. I actually was pleasantly surprised to find that out. So when you go to the villas where the room was located, it pretty much was in a different part of the resort. So I am going to show y'all a tour of the resort while we walk to our room. When you walk around the hotel, you'll see like different areas. So the area to the left is the pool, and that white building right there to the right, that is the steakhouse. The steakhouse is actually the most popular place that people eat at the resort. They did not take reservations, so most times there were a line to actually eat there, but the food was really good, so it was worth the line. So down this walkway is where the villas were located, but you can see how it was separate from the actual resort, like where the villas were located. And here you pretty much had your own exclusive entrance, as you can see there. So the villas did have its own pool and, you know, just seating area away from the main resort seating area. And here's what the villas look like. So once in the room, you see, you know, it's just pretty much your basic room. Y'all, I'll tell y'all at the end of the video what I felt about this room. But it was pretty nice. You see there that they considered this their upgraded room. So it had like some upgraded decor, as well as that tub that's in the middle of the room. Some seating in the back. There's a shower there. And it did come with a balcony as well. So after we got freshened up, we did put on some swimwear, and we just wanted to kind of explore the resort a little bit. So we did go to the pool, as well as any time that you stay at the Riu, you usually have access to their other resorts. So we actually walked around the Riu Palace Antillas, and we also walked around the other resort that was right next to it. The other resort had a bigger pool, and, you know, just you could see that families were staying there. We were staying at the adults only, so the pool there was kind of small, but the pool at the, you know, other Riu was huge, as you'll see here. So after we got done with our pool day, we did dress up and get ready for dinner, and we went out for the night. So the nightlife in Aruba is dope. It was really a lot to do at night there. The good thing about where we stayed was that it was about a 5 to 10 minute walk to the downtown Palm Beach area. So I suggest that if you're going to stay, you know, in Aruba or come to Aruba, that you stay close to the strip so you can walk out the hotel and enjoy the nightlife. So after we got done exploring the nightlife, we did go back to the hotel where they were having karaoke, which was really fun. I don't know why the karaoke was so fun. But the next morning we did do breakfast, and their breakfast was really good. After we ate breakfast, we decided to just have a beach day. And for some reason, it is really windy here. So the sand was kind of slapping me in my face the whole time. But the beaches were beautiful. And we kind of just sat out in the sun for a while on this day. So after we left the beach, we did go and sit at the bar area that was next to the swim up bar in the pool and just kind of chilled for a little bit. Once we got done with that, we did go freshen up and we wanted to kind of explore the downtown a little more, so we rented some bikes. So while we were riding the bikes, we did stop by a bunch of photo spots and take pictures with the Aruba sign and just kind of, just explored a little more and saw what Palm Beach had to offer. All right, y'all, so look at my bun. Look at my bun look like this. All right, y'all, we are walking back from riding bikes. It is so hot out here, and I don't want my bun like this. You at? I mean, we about to go back to the room, about to drink, and I guess chill out before I look party bus tonight. So yeah, I scratch you. I'm sorry. So we did end up booking a party bus off of the Viator app, and y'all, we had so much fun. The party bus was lit. They also took us to some local spots so we could experience the culture, and I had the best time at these spots, y'all. So if y'all are ever in Aruba, please do the party bus so you can just, I don't know, enjoy the night. So the next morning, we did go ahead and get our COVID test. We did need this to return back to the States. They were offering this service inside the resort, and we stood in line for about an hour. After that, we went on our excursion, which was a boat ride and snorkeling. And y'all, we had a great time. We did book the excursion through DePalm Tours, and yeah, it was a great time. In order to get to the boat, we did have to walk to the DePalm Pier, which was located about 5 minutes from our hotel. So while on the boat, they did take us snorkeling, and some people actually went diving. I can't swim, so I didn't do diving, but I did do snorkeling, and I had a great time and saw some pretty, I guess, interesting things while snorkeling. So they did provide lunch and drinks on the boat. And after we went snorkeling, we just kind of rode around, and the scenery was so beautiful, y'all. Like, the wind was blowing, it was just beautiful. So once we got back to the resort, there ended up being like a party. So we kind of sat out there for a little bit. And then after that, we kind of just, walked around downtown and, enjoyed the rest of the night. So on the last day, we just kind of, chilled and enjoyed each other's company and just kind of, relaxed by the pool. So I hope y'all enjoyed the vlog. We had a great time. I will tell y'all, it is very windy here. Also, my thing about the room was that I'm bougie. Y'all know I'm bougie. So I like to be on the top level, and they put us on the ground floor. I was mad about that. I even had him call and try to get another room. They ain't had nothing, so I was mad a little bit, but I ain't let it spoil the trip. But shout out to him though, because he he was being like so good. Like, he was getting all my angles, he was recording me. So shout out to him for being supportive, because yeah, most folks be, and but shout out to him though. Thank you, babe. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. What is this? What is this? But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the vlog. Like I said at the end, we're gonna talk about COVID, what you need to do to get in, get out of here, and what was your favorite part of the trip? Huh? The cruise. My favorite part was the party bus, but y'all, I was lit. We're not gonna talk about that cruise though, because I was tapped out afterwards. He took care of me. But yeah, stay tuned for the COVID stuff. Oh yeah, if you like the video or if you learned some or whatever during the video, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below anything that y'all want to say, and subscribe. It's free. It is free to subscribe. Like, it's free to comment, it's free to like. So yeah, stay tuned for the COVID regulation part. Learn it. Okay, so here's the COVID regulation portion. Before traveling to Aruba, you want to make sure that you know about all the mandatory entry requirements that it takes to get into their country. These requirements change rapidly, so I would go to the visitaruba.com so you stay on top of everything. But the first thing that you're going to need is an ED card. You cannot apply for this ED card before 72 hours. So 3 days before your trip, you're going to apply for that card. The way you do that is go to the website that's listed above and you fill out all the information. They will want your basic traveler information, as well as they will want flight information, passport information, and all of that. You will have to upload your COVID test on there. You can either pay for a COVID test at the airport in Aruba or go ahead and upload it online, which is the easiest way. The COVID test in Aruba does cost $75 as of right now, but that test takes about 24 hours to result. You can take a test and pay $150 if you want the results in 20 minutes. Whenever you upload your COVID test, their Department of Health does verify that information. But once you upload the COVID test, they will prompt you to pay for the ED card. At the time that we went, the ED card was $30. But with the ED card, I believe that's like their traveler's insurance, and you have to get that. That's not optional, that is mandatory. One thing that you do want to make sure that you pay attention to is that when you get your COVID test, you want to make sure that it has everything on there that Aruba requires. Because when we got our COVID test done here, our document was missing a vital portion that they required. So they did not accept our document at first, and we had to present extra documentation to their health officer in order to pass their inspection. So just make sure that you follow all the rules so that you don't have any trouble of getting into their country. They do also have an app that you can download to assist with this process as well. But once you have satisfied all the requirements, they will send you an email with a QR code that states you are okay to board the plane to Aruba. We did have to present this code to the airline staff before they would let us board the plane to Aruba. So far as getting back into the US, all you pretty much need is a negative PCR or antigen test. These are usually rapid tests. You do have to present that to the airline crew whenever you go to the airport. And you also have to sign an attestation form. I think that's how you say that. But it just basically says that you acknowledge that you've had a negative COVID test. And you must complete all of these requirements before they will let you board back to the US. So yeah, I hope y'all found this information helpful, and leave me a comment down below if y'all have any questions. Thank you for watching.